A brand new home is coming up on Wentworth Avenue, and today we're going to show you how the Bloomington's Housing and Redevelopment Authority is working with an important partner in providing affordable housing, Habitat for Humanity, and many volunteers to make home ownership a reality for another Bloomington family. Welcome to this week's Verbrugge View. I'm Jamie Verbrugge, City Manager, and today we're going to learn how Habitat for Humanity helps make home ownership possible in Bloomington. Let's go inside and check it out. I'm with Brian Hartman with the Bloomington Housing and Redevelopment Authority. We're standing in front of a project that's being built by Habitat for Humanity, an important partner in providing affordable housing. Brian, tell us what HRA does to help facilitate these projects.
So Jamie, this is one of the projects we've done with Habitat. We've done a few or several over the years where we acquire derelict property, substandard home, and we tear it down, remove the old structure, and then we sell the lot to Habitat for a reduced price.
So where's the funding for the HRA activities come from?
So we have a blighted properties program at the HRA, so it's funded to acquire substandard properties, and we use that money to remove the structure and do the demolition.
So Habitat for Humanity, talk a little bit about their structure and their view.
So Habitat for Humanity offers home ownership opportunities to families who may not otherwise afford home ownership. So they have a sweat equity requirement where the family actually works on their project or another project to help qualify for the program. So it really encourages them to be a real participant in the build out of the home. They use volunteers to build the home, and they use funding like from the city and other sources to help reduce the cost of the home.
And the interest for the city in being involved in these projects is obviously improvement to our housing stock, right, and the value of our housing stock.
That's very true. If you look at this block, you know, this will be one of the nicest homes on the block when it's finished.
So how long does a Habitat for Humanity build typically take?
This one is going amazingly fast. They were put in the basement in May, and I think they'll be substantially done by the end of August.
So this is just one of many programs that we run to maintain and improve our housing stock and to provide affordable housing options for people in our community. Talk about a few of the others.
Sure. One of the biggest things that the HRA does is operate the Section 8 Rent Assistance Program, which provides rent assistance to about 550 families every month in the city. So that's one of the biggest programs we do. We also run a very large rehab loan program where we loan money to homeowners in the city. The deferred loan is deferred as long as you live in the home. So until you sell or transfer the title, that's when it becomes payable. So it could be, 30 years if you stay that long.
Now we're going to talk to the site supervisor for Habitat for Humanity. So let's go around to the side of the house and we're going to meet David Michelson, who's been working for Habitat for 16 years coordinating these projects. So David has been with Habitat for 16 years as a site supervisor. Tell us what kind of work goes into being a site supervisor on a project like this.
So I'm assigned a project. I get some details in the form of a 3-ring binder with all the information about it. I do some research on what needs to be done. I look through their list of the contractors that they're going to use, and I get to make contact with the ones that I need to have on my site right away. It usually starts out with the excavating and being sure that it's staked out for them, and then the concrete contractors to get the footing and foundation in. This is all before we even have any volunteers.
So you're on site from the very beginning of the project till the very end?
That's correct.
Okay,
yeah.
and every phase of it. So once we start getting the structure built and then you get volunteers coming on site, how does your work change in terms of the supervision you're doing?
I need to have take time to step back and make sure that the volunteers are comfortable on site and understand that a lot of them haven't done this kind of work before, and give them some instructions. They always have a safety talk at the beginning of the day.
So if somebody's volunteering here, do they need to have experience in construction?
Oh no, they don't need to. They can have any experience or no experience, or lots of experience. It doesn't matter. We take them all.
I'm with Jeremy Longevin, who's one of the volunteers working with his co-workers here. Jeremy, what company are you from?
With Horizontal Integration.
So what kind of business is Horizontal Integration in?
Yeah, so we do two things. We are a digital agency where we design and build websites for large enterprise companies, and we're a staffing company for IT and digital and creative.
Neither of those things sound like they have construction or trade experience associated with it.
That is correct. We are behind desks pretty much all day and out with our customers. So this would be a homeowner type weekend activity for us, but today it's our job and we're really enjoying it. Some of the people here today have done multiple builds, and you can start to see the skills carry over from previous years, especially on something like doing siding that has a lot of technicalities and measurements and precise things. So it's good to have that skill carry over, but really it's all volunteers that are not in the home building trade, and we're just doing this for the benefit of the Habitat organization.
So why did your company get involved with Habitat?
We work with a number of different organizations. Habitat just really has a great cause, providing affordable housing for families in need. And it was just something that we really gravitated to right away and had a good connection with.
We've tried to show you the importance this week of partnerships in our community that help the city achieve its goals, improving our neighborhoods and providing affordable housing options to new residents and attracting new residents to our community. We will see you next time on the Verbrugge View.